Good.
Yeah.
Call all Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Kakadash. That's who this world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, who holds up the tabernacles of David. Shout out to the Israelites, that's like a speckled bird, looking like the heathen, causing confusion. And a very few Akbab that believe, and a very few brothers that's pushing the full truth and across the four corners of the earth. So y'all like to say shalom. Forgive us last week. We was out there, but a brother forgot to hit the go live button. So we're going to start going live because we see we got a lot more followers. So yeah, forgive us for that, man. But we was out there, okay? Don't get it twisted. But Salakia for that, man. And we here back to prophesy the downfall of America again. We're doing indoors because the weather is real bad out there. Kind of it's raining. And brothers ain't got umbrellas. Yeah, the captivity is real. But yeah, we'll be out there next week, But we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna prophesy the downfall of this place. And bring out some scriptures, about how, how brothers need to be in camps, man, There's a lot of folly camps out here too, but we're gonna get right into what Esau. We're gonna get right into Esau, man, because Israel need to know their enemy, man. And that's what Israel don't know, man.
Right. So for you camps that's out here saying you always spoken about Esau, always focused on Esau, focused on Israel and saving Israel. We already know we can't save all of Israel, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find out where the cause comes from all of this. You know what I'm saying? Who's doing the turmoil that have us in this situation, in this state, now in this captivity? And that's Esau, man. That's the devil the Bible speaks of.
And no one cares, man. Everybody just want to walk by what Esau do, but you Jakes uphold another Jake doing you wrong. Y'all hold on to that shit. Oh, that nigga did me wrong, man. I gotta get that nigga. Right. But y'all bypass what Esau do. That's insane, man.
Right.
It's insane, man. It's crazy.
Jake can do one thing against another brother, and you gonna hold that grudge forever. But
right.
Esau has put our people, the whole nation of our people, in a stricken state, and y'all seem to just always target your own as the problem as well. Yeah, there are wicked Jakes out here that help further Esau's agenda into the results that we got today, but
not even help, still going,
yeah. But the matter at hand is who's in power, who's controlling that, who has the power of the narrative, who has the power to influence over a massive people, and that's Esau, man.
Right.
We're gonna start with Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 16. This says, "By the multitude of thy merchandise."
Start at the top.
Start at the top. I'm start at the top. It says, "The word of the Most High came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God." And
that's talking about Esau, man. Esau's heart has been lifted up. Esau think he's a god, man. Let's go into some facts. Esau got everything for depression. He got shit for headaches. He got shit for backaches. He got shit for homosexuality. He got he even got men having babies now.
Right.
He's making himself a god, man. That's what these scriptures are getting into, man.
Yeah.
That's what Esau had exalted himself and made himself a god, man. Go ahead.
Why do you think he's always trying to create something? He has AI, technology, robots, that's trying to fulfill the essence of a real human being. You got GMO plants. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make his own creations like the Most High. He's mocking the Most High in his own way, but in a wicked way. Right. Contrary to righteousness.
This man growing plants in the desert. That's insane. can you do that with no rain? You go on plants and no rain, and then you test it on lab rats, and it gives lab rats cancer, and you still give it to the people, man. This man is the devil, man. This man is the devil, man. And for all you followers, man. Look, man, I don't give a damn what you think about me, man. I subscribe some followers to my channel, man. But if y'all know this true gospel and y'all think of Jake being wrong or not right, then oh well, man. But who has raped, robbed, and pillaged and did everything to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man? This is so-called white man, man. Right. You have to understand, man. The Lord has a chosen people, and Satan has a chosen people.
That's right.
That's facts, man. If you can't accept it, then hey, you don't know the scriptures, man, and you never will, man. But it's a lot.
Because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God.
You sit in the seat of God. What's that? Trying to go out to the heavens. Esau trying to make his way to the heavens, man. Really. He really is, man. You know, this man is telling you he done been to Mars chilling. When? When? They just went to Jupiter last week. For real, man. I say, Salaki, go ahead, brother.
And it says, I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God. Know thou set thine heart as the heart of God. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
You see that, man? Thou art wise. Esau is wiser than Daniel, and Daniel was a wise man, man. Because Daniel seen all the kings, man. Even this kingdom, man.
Sure.
You know, Daniel was very wise, man. But the Lord said, thou art wiser than Daniel. Daniel, why is Esau wiser than Daniel, man? First and foremost, for all you followers, y'all don't know, Esau, the so-called white man, which makes up the so-called white nation. Right. We talking about all y'all. The so-called white woman, the so-called white man, the so-called white child. Talking about all y'all, okay? And the reason he's wiser than Daniel because Esau got resources all the way from the Babylonian kingdom. He got resources all the way from the Babylonian kingdom all the way to his kingdom. So he got the Syrians, the Persian means, ancient Rome. He got all the resources, man. Egypt, everything, man. He got all the resources, man. Salaki.
And let's see. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Esau can't hide from y'all. Keep going.
With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures.
You see that? With thy wisdom and with thy... What wisdom do Esau have? Okay, he got all the mineral, he got all the resources from all the kingdoms that he stole. But his only wisdom is rape, rob, and murder. Weapons of mass destruction. That's all he knows. That's all he knows. That's his wisdom. If it don't work, we'll go to war.
Right. all he does is steal everything into whatever land he conquers, man. Whatever land he conquers, he steals everything.
Right.
That's why he has all our scrolls, all our true books. You know, he has tons of information about us that he can use against us, and that's what he's been doing. That's what the devil's been doing, man. Esau's been doing that for hundreds and hundreds of years. You know, Esau capitalizes off the curses, man. Off our curses, man. He capitalizes off that. That's his leverage. He know we're under these curses, so he's gonna use our power against us. And our power is the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that we have the spirit to attain through the Most High, man.
Give me Acts 10:38 real quick.
And without that, we're lost. You know, we're lost. We're dead. We're walking around clueless.
Right.
And what else is there to do when you don't know who you are? You don't know where you come from. Right. Follow the ways of the world, man. Follow the ways of the heathen. You know, follow the laws of the land that you're in. You know, you got Israelites following the laws of captivity now.
Yeah.
This is the laws of captivity. I don't even look at it like these are things that we abide by because of our captivity. It's laws of the captivity that we're in.
Salami. Jay sit here and we'll explain to Jay it's 613 laws of the Lord that we must live by and try to live by the best way we can. Jay can tell you I can't do it, but will uphold Esau law to the fullest. I gotta pay to get my license. I gotta go to court. I'm trying to motherfucking dodge this fine. I gotta do this. I'm just trying to motherfucking get my motherfucking car insurance right. Jay that lived by Esau law to the fullest. The Lord only got 613. Esau got over 40,000 laws.
And counting.
Count.
But
How can you live by all of them?
but Jace can't do something as simple as not eat a certain animal. And the Most High told you not to do it.
I love my bacon.
You know,
I
like
love my bacon.
it's something simple as okay, he told us it was bad for him. He cast demons into the swine, man.
That's right.
Why eat it?
That's right.
And pig, you see pig eat carcasses and on YouTube, man.
Right.
If a pig can eat you, why would you eat it?
I seen a video.
If a pig eat you, why would you eat it?
I seen a video of and I'm pretty sure most people have seen this video. There was a pit of pigs, man. A pit of pigs. They were just in there. And they had thrown gasoline over the pigs and put a flame in there, man. You know, and started burning the pig, man. The flame only lasted a good 15, 20 seconds, man. It didn't even kill him.
Wow. Damn.
You know, it only lasted a couple seconds, and then
That's how much poison and bacteria.
That's what I'm saying.
Won't even burn.
Of course, they was in distress because of the fire, but it didn't even kill them. The flame didn't even stay lit that long, man. So that tells you that's something spiritual there, man.
Yeah.
That's something spiritual. The Most High told us don't fuck with it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, really, we not supposed to be fucking with swine. Like,
No.
say it
At all.
like that.
At all.
You know what I mean? Like that. I gotta say it like that because people love their pork.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But like the brother was saying, stay on topic. That's a law of the Lord that we're supposed to abide by.
A simple law.
A simple law.
Even lineups.
Too.
You niggas getting lineups, and you niggas not listen, man. You niggas getting lineups, man. That's for you niggas to be pleasable in the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period, man.
And to please women.
Exactly, man. Well, I'm already taken, but this is how I'm gonna be.
No, I'm
If I was in the streets and I kept the law still and I didn't have a woman to my own, man, I'm going like this, man. Woman gonna accept me either way, man. Point blank, period. She can't accept me looking like a lion, no way. Fuck her.
What is it in the scripture? I think in Isaiah it says Yahushua wasn't a comely man, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was an austere.
Right, austere man.
Austere man. He was austere, man. Big time. Austere man. So, man, Yahushua probably was a handsome man, but he looked austere, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you niggas are wicked, man. That's all that is. You niggas want to go back to the world, man. That's all it is. And the Lord took all the knowledge from you niggas. All you niggas, man. And niggas talk, you niggas don't keep in touch, man. For what? For what? We don't have the same belief. We don't have the same belief, man. Why, like, can 2 and 2 walk together? What's that scripture? They said that we agree, man. No, they can't, man. They can't, bro. They can't. So you have another journey, man. Niggas gonna keep pushing their journey, man. That's all it is, man. You know?
And the experiences and examples like these is why we don't try to save all of Israel.
Yeah.
As a camp. In this camp right here, we don't try to save all of Israel.
No.
Because the Most High has shown us
All of it, half of it, more than half came up Yahushua, right? Told him he was a devil. So what we look like putting our lives in front of you niggas,
Right.
that don't want to sacrifice, make the same sacrifice that we're making to please the Most High and be worthy of salvation.
Right.
We look like fools trying to do that, man. And that's what most of you camps look like, man. Y'all look like fools having hope for people that don't even have hope for themselves in this word, man, and in this world.
Right, man.
Because if you have hope, you have faith.
And that's beautiful, man. And then, hold on. I got a precept just for this, and then we're gonna get right back on topic. Give me Book of Sirach 22, verse 13 through 15. Just to get on what we were talking about. We're gonna get back on this though. This is important. You need chapter 22, verse 13 through 15.
I'm already here, Jay.
Go ahead.
This is the Book of Sirach, chapter 22, and verse 13. Talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that hath no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest. And never be disquieted or disquieted with madness. What is heavier than lead? And what is the name thereof but a fool? Sand and salt and the mass of iron is easier to bear than a man without understanding.
Sand and salt.
Sand and salt and a massive arm is easier to bear than a man with no understanding. Man. So this is why we don't deal with 2/3, man.
Right.
2/3 don't want no understanding, and niggas rather carry a couple pounds of salt and bear that than to deal with you 2/3 niggas, man. Then to deal with you two, because dealing with 2/3 give niggas a headache, man. That's all it gives. I'm at work. Jake talking, I'm just listening to Jake. Jake's talking about some, you take shrooms, you go to a dimension that you can't see. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just listening. I'm like, man. I ain't even about to say nothing to Jakes, because I know them type of niggas can't even be woke up, man. They can't even be woke up, man. So this is why, man.
This was bugged out.
Yeah, this is why, man. The Lord talks about dealing with fools, man. And that's in the Book of Sirach, man. We ain't supposed to deal with them niggas, man. They're foolish, man. 2/3 of Israel is foolish, man. And they have no understanding. And we're not meant to sit right here and talk much with them. If they don't get it and they believe their own philosophy, push it. What Peter say, dust your feet off, keep on walking, man. Or Yahweh shall tell Peter, one of them, roughly paraphrasing, dust your feet off, keep on moving, man. That's what that scripture is. Not talking about somebody in the church. No. It's talking about 2/3 of Israel. Go ahead.
This is Philippians chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, fulfill you my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord and of one mind. You know, and that goes into, believing in the same thing, man. It's according to this truth, and believing this whole doctrine, man. According to the scripture, man. Sound doctrine. Right? We can't associate with people outside of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind is constantly occupied in prophecies and what's right and what's not right, according to this society. But you have people that are not in that mind state, and they start to speak about things that's worldly, and you tend to want to correct it every time. It's natural when you're in truth. You want to correct somebody that's going against the scripture.
Right.
And that causes strife.
Philippians 1:17, 16 and 17.
God.
We are defenders of the gospel, man.
Exactly. That's good. That's cool. like he was saying, with the feelings of the gospel, it's natural for us to want to do that. You know, in verse 2 says, "Let nothing be done through strife." See, but what happens if you're around the 2/3, and you know what I'm saying, you in truth? It's gonna be strife. Why? Because he's thinking according to the world, but you thinking according to the scriptures.
That's right.
You see?
Philippians 1:16-17. One preached Christ of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, meaning to keep you in a gone state, man. What those churches do? God loves you, he's gonna bless you. All nations gonna be saved. That's add affliction to Israel bonds, man. That's making us still come together with these heathens who don't like us, man. Verse 17. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel, man. So we're not here to preach everybody, to preach to all of Israel and try to find all of Israel and gather them together. If we tell Jake something and Jake don't run with it and he just fucking scoff, that's all I got to do. Go on the block, Jake. Same for you, man. Same for you, man. I'm not finna sit right here and talk much with a fool, man. And we're going to defend the gospel 24/7, man. We're going to defend the gospel 24/7. Go ahead.
It's the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So what that shows is like, if you know the scriptures, if you understand only the elect are going to be saved, why are you struggling with someone who's trying to save everybody? You know, it's pointless. Ultimately, because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't agree. Y'all don't understand the same truth and the same doctrine.
That's right.
So, like Scripture said, double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That you trying to strive with that man is going to cause you to be unstable, right? When you had that foundation already, right?
I mean, I added something to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another reason why Jakes don't do double camps. Meaning
Unity camp.
Yeah, unity camps.
Unity
That's the
camp.
word.
Yeah,
You know, because you have other camps that don't really, you know, believe in every single thing. Y'all not on one accord, man. You know what I'm saying?
And you see other camps doing that.
Exactly.
Some camps believe the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, gathering with camps that don't believe the chip is the mark of the beast.
Right. Just because one camp or two camps can agree on one thing, but there's something else in one camp that they don't agree with, doesn't mean you do a unity camp, man.
Right.
It doesn't mean.
And listen, man. Did Paul and Yahweh Shine them dwell with the wicked Pharisees? Hell, motherfucking no.
That's a good question.
Yahweh Shine cussed out them wicked Israelites, man. Paul did. James went against them too, man. They all did, man. All the prophets went against Israel that was wicked. Did they dwell with them? Hell no, they didn't. They prophesied against them, man. So when you see niggas out on the highways and byways talking about other camps, motherfucker, we supposed to.
That's right.
Nigga, we supposed to. That's why. They ain't teaching right, man. They ain't teaching Israel right. They sit here saying, oh, all of Israel gonna come together and be saved. Not on this side. No, not on this side. Not on this side. The other side, yeah. Of course, yeah. Y'all gonna come back in the kingdom. But 2/3 of Israel got to see fire, man. You niggas got to burn, man. You niggas got to burn, man. I got to burn, man, because y'all believe in your own imaginations of your own hearts, man.
That's right.
And a lot of Israel do, man. A lot of Israel still going to church on Sunday. Y'all fucking fools.
Crazy.
Fucking fools, man. All this truth out here, y'all still stupid. Don't understand. There's so much truth out here, man. You niggas still stupid. You niggas still stupid, man. Jay talking about nigga, I don't look for time, I kill time. Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You niggas have lost your ever-loving mind. Esau got niggas bugged out. Through the Lord, man. Through the Lord, man. Yeah.
I
don't
know
know.
the time I killed
They
it.
say, why you meet all these people?
Right.
I don't even need them. I'm working around them. I don't say nothing. I got a head full of wisdom. I don't say nothing. I just let Jay talk, and I look at him. I say, man, the Lord got to destroy these niggas. The Lord got to destroy these niggas, man. Because these niggas believe in themselves. These niggas believe in themselves, bro.
I'm waking myself up.
They ain't brought out no scripture. Or I learned from the Most High. Direct.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you Moses, and Abraham, and King David now? You niggas are sick, man. You niggas are sick. You niggas are sick. Who was you at the kitchen table with? But you learned from the Most High. You niggas are wicked, man. Niggas are wicked, man. You got niggas prophesying and shit they don't even believe in.
Right.
What type of shit is that?
It's crazy. That's tough.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy, man.
It is.
You got niggas prophesying shit they don't believe in. Cause niggas ain't got enough balls to speak up and be like, hey, I don't agree with this. Can you show me why? Can you tell me why y'all preach this? But it's all good, man. Esau gonna keep having you niggas bugged out through the Lord, man. And it seems like the closer we getting, the more bugged out niggas is getting, man. It really is, bro. It really is, man. Like, niggas talking about the Bible come from Harry Potter books.
Oh.
Like, niggas saying some crazy shit, man. Niggas saying some crazy shit, bro.
I ain't heard
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
Harry Potter theories with the Bible and what's the nigga name, man?
Harry Potter.
Bro, they talking about you can see what's the name all through the Bible in code.
I heard it. I've heard of that.
What's the Edomite name?
I forgot. I've heard of that though. It's like they say it's like a code throughout the scripture.
Nah,
I've heard of
let you know he wrote it. Nigga, fuck you niggas. I'm big niggas, man.
Big numbers.
And niggas tired, man. Yeah, niggas like, why y'all get so mad it's over with? No, it ain't over. It ain't over till we get a crown on our head, man. That's when it's over. It ain't over till we got a seat on the chariot, nigga.
That's right.
This shit ain't over, nigga.
That's right, man.
Shit ain't over, nigga. Niggas sick, man. Talking about, yeah, we almost home, nigga. You don't even know if you home, nigga. You don't even know if you got a seat on the chariot, nigga. That's why niggas mad, man. Niggas tired of this shit, man. Niggas tired of niggas scoffing elders and apostles, man. Who's real, man? Yeah, niggas ready to buckle up for that shit, man. Cause niggas tired, man. Niggas tired of this shit. There's no people. Yeah, niggas is happy that we see it probably come to pass, but other than that, man, niggas ready, man.
That's right.
Niggas ready, man. When the Lord give niggas that go, man, niggas gonna tear up some shit, man. Lord willing, niggas be that man, bro. Niggas gonna tear up some shit, bro. Niggas is gonna motherfucking tell you, man. You Edomites are done, man. Edomites are done, man. And yeah, the men of the Lord want revenge, man. We definitely do, bro. We definitely do, man. And that, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Still in Ezekiel 28. It says, with thy wisdom, with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasure. By thy great wisdom and thy traffic, thou hast increased thy riches.
And what that traffic going to? Slavery, man. Traffic going to slavery. Esau has made over $2.4 billion off slavery. But he's fucking in debt to a whole nother nation. That's a dumbass motherfucker, man. Stupid, man. Go ahead, man.
It says, increased by thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches.
Right.
You know, y'all are prideful. Esau is the most prideful, being on this planet, man.
Right.
You know, you got these white folk, You know, Edomites that walk around high and proud of America. They patriotic. They patriots. You know, stun the American flag and what's that other flag that he? Confederate flag. And they, you know, they're proud, man.
And Salak, read that precept in Acts.
The book of Acts, chapter 10 and verse 38.
It's a precept to die got riches through traffic.
How the Most High anointed Yahushua of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and with power, who went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed of the devil.
That what?
And healing all that were oppressed of the devil.
Oppressed of the devil. So if the devil on the ground, how the hell you oppressing people on earth? How? This shows you right here, he have gotten riches through traffic. That shows you who was in slavery when Yahushua was in Jerusalem. The southern kingdom, man. The northern kingdom was gone, man. Southern kingdom was in slavery, man. So Yahushua, who you even call Jesus Christ, was in slavery, man. He was in slavery, man.
Right.
What don't y'all see about that, man? And that shows you, man, they have gotten riches through traffic. Why? Because they were oppressed by the devil. Who is the devil? The so-called white nation.
Right.
Right. Rocking, brother.
Verse 6, it says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh. I mean, as the heart of God. Behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations.
The what?
It said the terrible of the nations.
And give me Revelations. Give me Revelations 17. And yeah, that's all it is. So give me Revelations. 17 and 17.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 17. For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree.
No, give me 16 and 17.
Starting at verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Read that again.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
And what did the brother just bring out? I will send the terrible of the nations. That's the terrible of the nations in Revelation 17 and 16 and 17, man.
And I got the book.
Yeah. Hold on. Bring that out, brother.
And shall make her desolate.
So what?
And shall make her
Who
desolate.
was that whore? America, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
And naked. And shall eat her flesh. And burn her with fire.
And what?
And burn her with fire.
This bitch going down, man.
For
You
the
niggas have fun all you can. Go ahead, brother.
For the Most High hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
He has what?
Hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
So the Most High put his will through nations, man.
Right.
So if he wants to oppress another nation, he gonna put his will in another nation to oppress them, man.
Right.
That's how it works. This is why you Negroes, Hispanics, and you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in this state, man. The Most High is putting fury in this so-called white nation to oppress y'all, man.
Right.
Okay? Keep reading, brother.
Behold,
No. You gotta finish that. Yeah, you gotta finish that, brother.
And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast.
What?
And give their kingdom unto the beast. Until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
That's right, man. So Ezekiel 28 is what? A future prophecy, nigga. It's a future prophecy, nigga. And Revelation 17 just explained it. Can't run away. White power.
Terrible. It says terrible of the nations, and then the blue letter, the word for terrible is to tremble, dread, fear, oppress, rebel, break. You know, be terrified. So the terrible of the nations, the tremble of the nations, the oppression of the nations. So Esau's gonna be oppressed. oppressed in this time by the other nations, man.
That's right.
Through destruction,
That's right.
you know, in a sense. Let me finish the verse.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah. The terrible, it said, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon you, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness.
Keep going. Give me verse 8, please.
They shall bring thee down to the pit,
What is that pit, man? That's the grave. Keep going.
and thou shalt die in the depths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. And then there's a precept in the scripture saying, you know, he gonna meet him. He's gonna meet him as a man.
He's not going to come as a man.
He's not gonna. He will not meet me as a man.
Hit that precept.
I got it right here.
Let me use the bathroom. Slide it.
He said, he will
I
not meet
would
me as a
not.
man.
Yes, man.
God, man, that's beautiful, man.
You want me to bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up.
Con, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 47. Hold on, let me go to the full verse. Alright, Isaiah chapter 47, starting at verse. It said 7, but I'm not sure if I'm going to start. That's straight. You want to go straight to the point?
Yeah. What's the scripture before?
I'm trying to see.
The hand in hand.
47 and 3. Also, I'm trying to see the full thing. Alright, here it is.
What does verse 2 say? Is it put it on or we get straight to the
Yeah,
point?
Yeah, straight to the point. But this shit just froze up. It's Esau, man.
Ezekiel what?
47 and verse 3.
Oh,
Ezekiel
Ezekiel.
or Isaiah?
Isaiah. Yeah, just verse 3. It says,
Okay, yeah.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Let's talk about Esau, man. What did he say in Ezekiel? He said, "Will thou yet say before him that slayeth thee," which is the other nations, I am God, but thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. So Esau is gonna be bare, naked, man, and trodden down by the nations through the will of the Most High, man. Through the will of the Most High.
That's right.
You know, and a lot of people think that Babylon's gonna last forever. No, it's not. Esau's kingdom is not gonna last forever, man. These other nations are gonna meet in the valley of Josaphat.
That's right.
You know, I think he talks about that in Joel, right? Correct, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's in Joel. They're gonna meet in the valley of Josaphat.
Read all the way to.
And continuing to verse 10. Let me keep going down.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thou shalt, that's
And that goes into twofold.
exactly.
God, that's Israel too.
Yeah, that's Israel.
And other nations.
Well, they don't know what we're talking about yet.
Oh, okay.
When we bring the word out, that key word. Yeah. Thou shalt die in the depths of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers. Who are the uncircumcised? Like he said, that's twofold. That's Israel and the Gentile nations, man.
Right.
It says, and by the hand of the strangers, for I have spoken it, saith Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king Tyrus, Esau, and say unto him, Thus saith Yahweh, thou sealest up the sum, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of Yahweh. Every precious stone was thy covering. The sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and the gold.
Esau has gathered all that, man. All those diamonds, man.
All those precious stones.
Right.
Esau had stolen.
Funny this in the scriptures, man.
It says the workmanship of thy tabrets, of thy pipes, was prepared in thee in the day that thou was created. So he was ordained to do these things. He was ordained to do these things. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of Yahweh. that has walked up and down in the midst of the stone of fire.
You see that, man? And Esau has been great, man. The Lord has made Esau great, man. He has set him up to be great, man. He has set him up to be anointed in this kingdom, bro. That's all that is, bro. Esau is blessed in this kingdom. He definitely is. Jake can't do nothing to Esau in this kingdom. Jake, what can you do? Right? Jake walking around with a 9mm total. Right.
Esau got 300
Right.
rounds.
Jake, you got something with a drum and a 9.
Right. 50 round drum and a 9.
Jake, Esau got bullets the size of Red Bull cans. It's going through shit.
Right.
Jake, yeah, little shit. But that nigga said, I was like, quit shooting that little shit. Quit shooting that little shit. Right, man. Esau is blessed, man. He's blessed, man. Ain't nothing we can do, man.
No.
That's why we need y'all shout with the spiritual power. Because when Esau come through, look, Esau got robot horses. He got robot dogs. Esau got motherfucking robots that can shoot ARs. He got drones. He got hardcore military force. He got super soldiers. He got Captain Americans. Esau got super soldiers, man. God, man. With an AR. Nah.
Super salt.
For no reason.
I see a video a long time ago, man, when I first came in the truth of one of their super soldiers. They said it was a Nephilim soldier, but we all know who the Nephilim is.
Right.
But it was Esau, man. It was like an 8 foot tall dude, man. I'm talking about. He was standing next to the other military soldiers. He could put his elbow on their head. You know what I'm saying? And they were doing drills and shit, man. And the soldier was so big, man, that you know Esau has more of them.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and Jake don't know what they're up against, man.
And Jake, your 9mm will be a mosquito bite to this man.
Right.
That will, bro. Like Jake, you see, that's why I don't give a damn. I'm giving all praise the Lord put these Jakes to death. Because Jake think he's so military minded and so much of a beast.
Just Jake think he military minded just because his stock fold up.
And he play Cold War. He play Call of Duty. Go ahead, brother. What that preach about?
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Bring it up.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right.
So you know, through the Spirit, when it goes into he covered the faces of the judges thereof, even more onto the concepts what we're talking about, and what you'll see, the cherubs, which is the anointing that the Most High gave Esau, is to cover Israel in these times. There's nothing that we can do within ourselves to conquer Esau right now. That's why through the Spirit says he covers our face. You know, the Most High gave him power over us. There's nothing that we can do over him besides through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So ultimately, you know, what the elder and the brother just said, man, Esau is coming with all hell against y'all Jays.
He definitely is.
It was crazy you said the Captain Americans, because that's real.
Definitely real.
Definitely real.
Esau got niggas he put in the lab and scrape up giant DNA and insert them with lizard DNA, giants DNA, and all type of shit DNA, bro, and experiment on them niggas, bro. And niggas let them, bro. Like what you seeing like X-Men and shit, that shit is real, bro. Esau is, you got Edomites really let them experiment on them trying to be a superpower, bro. They really are, bro. They really are, man. They really doing that shit, bro. But the Lord ain't gonna have to do all that. He just gonna bless Jake. Right. Jake just gonna run through shit, bro. There ain't no inserting, no IV or nothing.
Right.
Jake just gonna
Blink of an eye.
Jake just gonna motherfucker just run and just see shit happen. Jake just gonna hit somebody and see shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be some shit like that. Like Jake gonna be like, damn, I did that. Right. You know, right.
Like that movie. What was that movie? It was like a Purge movie, but it wasn't. I think it was actually the third Purge.
The election year.
And then that's the third. You see how strong Jake was in the end.
He was fighting that
He was
Edomite.
fighting that Edomite.
Yeah, not even strong. The Lord was allowing him to survive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Allowing that Jake to survive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Third Purge.
Yeah, the election.
The
Yeah,
election.
it was really spiritual. I watched that movie twice. That's a spiritual movie, man. Because you know what? It's gonna be as in the days of Noah. Esau came through when Jake was having a party.
Whole party. Jake was turning up.
Esau came through, and then Jake knew that Esau was military because the way they was hiding and shooting, bro. He was like, these ain't no original so-called white people that's shooting us, bro. These are military trained. They gotta be, bro. And that's how they gonna come at you, Jakes, man. Just like that, man. They gonna come at you, Jakes, just like that, man. They really is. And you women too. The so-called nigga woman or the so-called black woman, you Hispanic woman, they gonna come at y'all too, man. Why? Because y'all don't need no man. Y'all don't need nothing. Y'all independent. Y'all do all this. Y'all good. Y'all good. Well, we gonna see how good y'all is. And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't come running my way. I ain't got nothing for you. Don't come my way. You done a Jace might take you. I ain't taking you. I'm cool.
Already hard dealing with one.
God. Hey, God.
We pick back up. But it said, I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, verse 16. No, verse 16. No, I didn't finish. I didn't go to verse 15. Okay. I'm gonna finish up at 14. Now, thou art anointed cherub, thee covered, and I have set thee so thou wast upon the holy mountain of your house. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire. Thou was perfect in thy ways from the day that thou was created till the iniquity was found in thee. By the multitude of thy merchandise, they have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore, I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of Yahweh, and I will destroy thee, O covered cherub, from the midst of the stones of the fire. Thy heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness.
Thou hast corrupted the Yahweh wisdom because you have be able to come a greatness, a great brightness, man. And you have cast away Yahweh ordinances, man. His law, man. You talking about his 10 commandments. Nigga, please. 613, man. You say the Lord got 10 commandments, but you got 100,000. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy, man. Esau has to pay, man. He has to pay, man. There is no Lord that's going to let the so-called white nation do all this to his word and his chosen people and save him, man. Go ahead, brother. You can stop at 18.
It said, and I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee. Thou hast...
Who is the king? The elect, man.
Right.
The elect. He's going to lay y'all before us, man. Lord willing, we part of those men, man. Go ahead, brother.
Thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitudes of thy iniquity.
Sanctuaries, man. That's the Israelites, man. It's the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
By the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore,
Once again, slavery. Why does the Lord keep bringing up slavery? But you niggas want to say that's the past, forget it. The Lord ain't forgot it, man.
Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee, and it shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee.
Of all them that behold thee. So everybody on earth is going to see the downfall of Esau, man. Everybody, man. Everybody. Nobody's going to miss you, Esau.
Right. And this whole chapter is rebuking what you have given the society or portrayed yourself to be. This whole chapter is rebuking you. You're the Prince of Tyrus.
God.
You're being rebuked right now. Ezekiel 28 is rebuking you.
That's where y'all dwell. But Ezekiel is talking about today, man. He's talking about today, man. He said, I will lie there in front of princes and kings, man. What do that mean? That's a future prophecy. They ain't been laid down yet, man. Y'all still profiting, man. That's why we say the Old Testament is never done away with, man. There's too many future prophecies in it, man. And you dumbass Christians can't get it, man. There's too many future prophecies in the Old Testament, man. The Old Testament will never be done away with, man. It's still shit that gotta happen.
That's right.
It's still shit that gotta happen.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. Thou shalt be a terror, and never shalt thou be any more.
Yeah, that's good. We can't wait till the Lord put this terror down. So-called white man is out of control. When he legalized pedophilia, yeah, it's time. Yeah. Bestiality, yeah. You're out of control, Esau. Definitely are. Incest, oh, that's already going on.
They've been doing that since 1676. All the presidents are related somehow.
It's time for y'all to be put down, man. He's out of control, man. Esau is out of control. And then if the Lord don't come back, man, we're done. That's why it's based upon faith. Ain't no faith that I'm saved in the name of Jesus Christ. This faith is based upon, Lord, we got to put him down. Please come back.
That's right.
We got to put him down. Please come back, man. They're teaching LGBTQ, whatever, LBGTQ in the schools. That's insane.
As low as first grade.
Man, how can you tell a child, that it's okay to be gay, man?
I've seen videos.
That's a child. Man, you niggas ain't mad. You niggas cool.
That's a lot. I've seen videos where they have these little drag queens come to an elementary school and
Read
talk
books.
to read books to the kids.
Right.
You know, it's always Esau.
Right.
Yes, drag queen.
Right. Big as fuck. Looking like a whole He-Man with makeup.
Right.
God.
Big as fuck.
You don't understand what
Talking
they're
about
doing
big.
to the children, man.
Regress.
Exactly.
That's insane, man.
That's right. It's disgusting.
That nigga, I know kids like, ew. My little niece was like, Uncle Dane, it's scary to see a man dressed like a woman. I get scary. It's weird. And that's beautiful, man.
It is. Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful that my niece feel like that, man. And I gave all praises right then and there. And I said, baby, you're exactly right. She said, I get scared. You should be. You should be.
Right.
I told you should be.
Right.
Definitely should, man. That's right, man. It's not right. Then they got the transsexuals playing the women's sports. Now America talking about it ain't fair because they winning. This is what you motherfucking devils wanted.
Right.
This is what you devils wanted. This is what you devils wanted.
Y'all want to eat
complaining that they're winning. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all accepted, man. Go ahead, yo.
It's a trans that's fighting in the UFC. Nigga done busted 2 skulls, man.
Right.
Yeah. You seen that?
Yeah, I seen that.
Done busted 2 skulls, bro. Done busted 2 women's skulls. It's a whole nigga.
Oh, brother.
Done busted 2 skulls, bro.
Oh, Jay.
I read the article. Yeah, bro.
Jake about 27.
No, it's not. I don't think it's not Jake. No.
Is he some?
Yeah, kind.
It's still. But still, this is the madness. This is the madness that's pushed in America, man. That you Americans uphold. It's okay to wave the rainbow flag. The rainbow is not to be gay. The Lord made the rainbow to say he will not destroy the earth with water no more.
Right.
Gonna be with fire.
That took a righteous symbol and turns it into something wicked. A lot of people don't even know what a rainbow stands for.
No, they definitely don't. They definitely don't, man. They definitely don't.
You ain't busting skulls, nigga.
Fallon Fox.
Right.
Look,
Busting skulls, nigga.
look at that, man. This is what y'all portray out here, man. This is what y'all want, man.
Busting skulls, bro.
This is what y'all want. That's the whole Edomite. Bill might be an Israelite.
Might be.
I
feel like
No,
like
like Edom probably.
Never know.
Might be an Israelite.
That's just scandalous.
Damn. Busting stars.
Did you read it, bro? And the bust 2 skulls, bro. The bust 2 skulls, man.
This is the stuff Esau pushed in this world, man. That's why ain't no how John 3:16. Y'all was talking about this world. You're crazy as hell. Crazy as hell, man. Yeah. Pick up where you left off.
He just finished 18.
He just finished.
Verse 19.
No.
I think he was in the middle. He was on 18.
I see. After the traffic.
It was on. It was 19.
He was.
19. And going on 20 because he finished 19.
Alright. Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 20. Again, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Zidon, and prophesy against it, and say, Thus saith the Most High Power, Behold, I am against thee, O Zidon, and I will be glorified in the midst of thee, and they shall know that I am the Most High Yahweh, when I shall have executed judgments in her, and shall be sanctified in her.
Why is the Lord bringing all these judgments if He all love, man? I don't understand it. You Christianity doctrine is through. That shit is through. It's done. It's done. I'm gonna just tell you right now. And if you still in church, you a damn fool. You a damn fool, man. You're a damn fool, man. That's your. If you still in church, you don't understand the Bible and you ain't reading it for yourself. Well, no, you can read it till your face turn blue. The Lord still won't give you understanding. That's a big fact. I can't even. That's all I can say on that.
23.
We're gonna stop at. Well, I'll finish off. That's me. That's me. Yes.
Verse 23. For I will send into her pestilence and blood into her streets, and the wounded shall be judged in the midst of her by the sword, upon her on every side, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel. With the blue letter of that. And there shall be no more a pricking briar unto the house of Israel, nor any grieving thorn of all that are round about them, that despise them.
That what?
That despise
them.
And that goes into Psalms 83. That goes into Psalms 83, man. all you other nations are adversaries of the Lord. How are y'all adversaries of the Lord? Condemning, I wouldn't even say condemning, oppressing his people.
That's right.
Oppressing his people, man. Y'all are all adversaries of the Lord because y'all touched his inheritance, man.
If you got that.
Psalm what?
I want to know what that is.
Yeah, bring that up.
You got the precept for that? Psalm 83?
Yeah, you can.
I just want.
I got that, Brian.
Yeah, what is it?
That word briar is in the Latin. Put it real quick so I can say it right.
Strong's H 5544.
Saloon.
Saloon. Second reading.
Salon. Alright, so it means Salona, it's pronounced Salona Saloon in the Latin, but it means a prickle or a thorn. That's what it just goes into it. So it's kind of.
I just don't know what
In Psalms 83, did you want the crafty counsel? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Start at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Keep not thou. This is Psalms 83 at the top. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. Salakim have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
When you see, he said thy people, man. That wasn't everybody, man. He said thy people, man.
That's possessive.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And that's what the Lord has done, man. I mean, the Lord has accepted a heritage for himself, man. And all you other nations hate it, man. Y'all hate it, man. And from Moab to Ammon to the Philistines to the Edomites to the Persians, all y'all, man, y'all hate it, man.
And they shall know that I am the Most High, and there shall be no more. Salah, my bad. And they shall know that I am the Most High. Thus said Yahweh, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, it shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen.
And shall be what?
Sanctified
In the sight of the heathen, man. So the Lord is going to plenish the elect on this side, and ultimately all of Israel on the other side in the face of the heathen.
That's right.
A heathen gonna know an Israelite when they walk by him, bro.
That's right.
That's how beautiful. We all ugly right now. We ugly as fuck right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. Even you may think a woman is beautiful right now. That's not even the standard of beauty, man. Not the beauty you'll see in the kingdom with fresh water, fresh fruits, fresh kill meat, fresh vegetables, everything, bro. Everything gonna be fresh. Nothing's gonna be defiled. You guys seeing something that you think beautiful and defiled food and land.
That's right.
Now imagine how it's gonna be when the land is cleansed and beautiful. How a woman gonna be, bro?
Back to the state.
Ah,
Imagine how it's gonna be when our women are back to their actual state, when our men are to their actual state. You know? They're gonna be tall, a little more masculine. You know, the women are gonna have long, beautiful hair. They're not gonna be fat and overweight. You know what I'm saying?
you're gonna be covered.
Yeah.
You're gonna know who's married and who's not.
Right.
You ain't gonna be rapping.
No.
Nope.
Talking about we the 12 tribes.
Nope.
Ain't gonna be doing none of that dumbass shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
And yo, you know that we gonna be built like wild crazy because man, yo, Jacob fought with an angel, man. He fought with an angel, bro. That's something. You got to be some type of brother to bang with an angel, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And live.
Right.
Tell.
Yo, that's really something, man.
Jacob.
That's a fact. So you know in the kingdom, man, we gonna be built up, man. We gonna be cock strong, crazy. We gonna be truly part of the Lord, man. No sinning in the kingdom, man. It's gonna be a beautiful place.
We're gonna be back to that angelic state, man.
Right.
That's right.
You know,
And you ain't gonna find no churches in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Because the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, we are gods. You know, so you gotta understand we are the fallen angels.
Give me Revelations 21 and 20. 21 and 22.
Okay, 82 and 6, my bad. Yeah, read that. 82 and 6.
82 and 6. This is Psalms 82, verse 6.
There you go.
It says, I have said, you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Man, it's talking about Israelites. So understand, we're gonna get those bodies back. We're gonna get those, you know, all those features back in the kingdom, man.
Okay.
You know.
I got a precept for that. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36 and verse 23.
Bring it out.
And I will
21 and 22. Go ahead, bro.
And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. 36 come. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh Shem Yahushua, said Yahweh power, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Alright? So that's showing you that the Spirit of the Most High is put in his elect, right? His sincere men, you know, their spirit that's in them is going to be shown outside of them before the heathen's eyes, man. That's those spiritual bodies that the brother is talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to be made likened unto the body that Yahweh Shai has right now, you know. The glory that he's going to come in, the elect men are going to receive that same glory, and they're going to execute the same judgment that Yahweh Shai is coming to execute in the earth.
This is Revelation 21, verse 22.
You know.
And I saw no temple therein, for Yahweh Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it.
That explains there is no. If there's that explains that there will never be no churches in the kingdom. Yahweh and Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the temples of it, man.
That's right.
That's right.
So why do you got churches here? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that, man. Ask yourself that. Why would you have churches here if there will never be churches in the kingdom, man?
That's right.
There won't be no church. The only church will be in the kingdom is the nation of Israel.
That's right.
That's right.
And these other nations that don't live by the law of the Lord, they're going to be put to death.
Big time.
The only people that's going to live eternally is the nation of Israel. These other nations will be what? Judged. And when you be judged, you're going to be beat down or what? Put to death.
That's right.
Point blank, period.
That's right.
Then we'll be back. But the nation of Israel will live forever.
That's right.
They'll be back. 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 And that this is the whole point, man. You know, and we don't do this. Listen, man, we don't do this for only our sake, man. Some of it is for our sake to try to reach a Terry, but we do this for the will of the Lord, man. And try to seek the ones who want wisdom. Give me Ecclesiastes, Book of Sirach 24, 32 through 34. Man. Mm-hmm.
You said 32?
32, 34.
Chapter 32?
Chapter 24, Jay. 32 through 34.
Alright, then. 24. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 24, verse 32.
Bring it out.
I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off.
Mm-hmm.
I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy.
And that's what we bring forth, prophecy, man. If you niggas still talking about Israel trying to save Israel and Israel transgression and not showing Israel the time we in right now through the scriptures, y'all ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
God.
Y'all ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Y'all doing basic teaching. That's basic teaching, man. we're bringing out prophecy, man. We're gonna bring out prophecy, man. Point blank, period, man. If y'all ain't talking about the chip, if y'all ain't talking about how Israel don't need to trust in Esau and Satan devices, and letting them know Jacob trouble is coming, and letting them know that 2/3 will perish, you're not doing nothing, man. You're not speaking prophecy, man.
Right.
Hold that 1 second. Revelations 19 and 20.
Book of Revelation chapter 19 and verse 20.
Let me see. Yeah, 14.
19
19 and 10.
Yeah.
19 and 10.
Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10.
Yeah.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
And that's what we bringing out, bro.
That's
That's
right.
what we gotta bring out.
That's right.
Keep going, brother.
That's next chapter.
It's Rock, chapter 24 and verse 33. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom.
You see that?
Right.
Man? See that?
Right.
And who only gonna seek wisdom? The elect and 1/3, man.
That's right.
That's all we here for, man.
Big time.
That's all we here for, man. We're not here for nobody else. Well, that's not right. I don't believe you should do that and just shut out everybody. No. No. You're stupid.
True.
You don't know the scriptures. You're stupid. You're stupid, man. We're not finna sit right here and try to catch all you dumb niggas, man. We know that you niggas is lost through Esau philosophies. Especially through this TikTok philosophies too, man. Oh my goodness, that took a toll on Israel. Definitely did, man. Now they got some trends on there that'll help you survive. But other than that, all these horoscopes and all what people should do and all, man, oh my goodness, man. Don't make sense, man. And I don't believe them. I don't believe them. Don't come to them with me. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. If it ain't prophecy, talking about what these devils, you worried about what a devil gonna post on TikTok, you don't worry about what these devils gonna do in Jacob Trouble.
Right.
Believe me, when Jacob Trouble come, TikTok is out the window.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna be dancing, showing you a video. Ain't nobody gonna be doing none of that. Best believe that, man.
They show us in the movies.
God.
Movies show us a lot of what's coming as well. Well, I would say down to the T, but basically, what's the word I'm looking for? A preview of what could come.
Right.
You know.
They call it pre-predictive programming.
God. They put it in your face before it happens, so when it does happen,
ABC Rock 27 and 9.
Yeah, Esau does a lot of that for a lot of things, a lot of different things. You know.
And this is how, like, only certain amount of people got this truth, man, that the Lord blessed with, man. Okay? Everybody ain't blessed with it, man. And then you give me Sirach. You give me Sirach chapter 2, verse 1 through 5. And skip down to verse 14. 14 through 18 on the next one. Okay? Yeah, I got it. Go ahead, brother.
This book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 7, verse 9. Say not, the Most High will look upon.
No, brother.
7 and 9?
No, chapter
Oh,
2.
No, not chapter. I said the chapter before. I said a different chapter before that. What was it?
I think you said 17.
Was it 17?
Is that?
No, verse 27. Chapter
Oh,
27, bro. Verse 9. Okay, and then I got chapter 2, 1 through 5.
I
I
got
got skip down to 14 through 18.
Huh.
Verse 9. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 27, and verse 9. The birds will resort unto their light, so will truth return unto them that practice in her.
That what?
That
Practice
practice
in
in her.
her.
So you have to study, man. Nah. You have to study, man. You have to practice in her. Who is her? Wisdom. Who is her? Wisdom, man. Bring it up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, starting at the top.
Bring it up.
My son, if thou come up to serve, Salakim, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest increase at thy last end.
That's right. Keep going.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patiently when thou art changed to a low state.
You see that, man? And everybody ain't built for this shit, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shai gonna take everything from you, man.
Right.
Nigga, this truth, man, this truth ain't nothing to play with, and it will break you down and turn you into a punk nigga if you're a punk.
That's right.
Definitely will, but it also will turn you into a strong, hardcore man and let you know that Yahweh Shai is chastising you for a reason until he's going to bring you to a greater state at the end, man.
That's right.
He's going to do that at the end, man. So no matter what state he bring you to, man, you got to hold on, man. You got to hold on. Keep going, brother.
You on 14?
No, I need 5.
Okay. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity.
Read 6 one time.
Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Verse 7.
Ye that fear Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall.
And that's what happened to you niggas if you don't believe, man, if you can't endure. We don't want to hear what you going through. Niggas going through the same shit. Shit. Nigga, how the fuck you think we enduring? Go down to 14. Give me 14.
I got a preset.
Oh, you got a preset? Okay. I'm about to come hard. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. As when one sifteth for the sieve, the refuse remaineth. So the filth of a man is in his talk. Then it's like you were saying, nobody want to hear your problems, what you going through. We're going through the same thing.
Right.
You have to stay in the fear of the Lord. You stay in the fear of the Lord, you're going to do the right things.
Right.
If you don't stay in the fear of the Lord, you're going to do the wrong things. And you're going to eventually fall out of truth, and you're going to be fucked up.
Right.
You're going to be done.
Like, and we all have to go through it, man. We understand, brothers are gonna come together and chop it up. We all understand that brothers gonna come through and chop it up and tell us their differences and what they going through. We understand that, man. But we don't have to hear it all the time. We going through and some brothers going through worse shit. Like you said, don't change when you've been brought to a lower state, man. Don't change, man. Hold your composure. But if you don't, read verse 14, man.
Okay, I got you. This is Rock chapter 2, and verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience.
That have what?
That have
Lost
He
patience.
said, woe unto you that have lost patience, man. What is patience? Suffering. If you can't suffer, woe unto you, nigga. You're going to be put to death in the end times, man. You're going to be put to death, man. We were made, Yahweh Shah made the elect to suffer. And go ahead, read on.
This is verse 15. They that fear you, Slakim, they that
No,
fear.
we finished 14. Mhm.
What will ye do when Yahweh shall visit you?
What?
What will ye do when Yahweh shall visit you?
You have lost patience in the suffering. What you gonna do when he come to you, man? He gonna have Esau come to your door with an AR, looking mean as fuck, ready to blow your head off, nigga. Why? Because you lost patience, man. You lost patience, man. That's how he's gonna come. He's not gonna crack the sky and come by and be like, nigga, what's up? What you gonna do? No. He's gonna come through. He's gonna come through with another nation, man. With the sword, man. And you're gonna see the anger on Esau's face and know it's the Lord, man. You're gonna know it's the Lord, man. You're gonna know it, man. You're gonna know it. What will you do? You lost patience, man. You're crying about being the truth. What will you do? And some of you niggas have lost all knowledge. Y'all are just done, man. What will you do, man? And the niggas that got knowledge, you better suck it the fuck up and keep pushing. And quit crying, man. Because you have all the tools right here, man. You got all the tools right here, man. And like I brought on the camp that wasn't posted, that we couldn't post. Isolate yourself, man.
That's right.
Isolate yourself, man. Be with yourself and with the body, man. Niggas ain't got no business dwelling with nobody outside the body. That's a fact. You at work, we understand we gotta be cordial to these devils or these 2/3. We understand that, man. But far as like niggas I'm dwelling with, nigga, no. The only niggas I dwell with is niggas at this table. The 2/3 that was my age don't believe, so I don't dwell with them no more, man. But they're right at a call to do for a prophet, man. Best believe it, man. That's the heart the Lord gave them, man. And I don't know why. But if I needed something, I could call them guys, man, and they'll do for me, man. And that's the spirit of the Lord that He put on their hearts to do. He could harden their hearts and be like, nigga, you ain't hit me up, you doing all this, you believe in the scriptures and you doing all this, I can't do nothing for you. No. He haven't turned their heart towards me like that, man. He had allowed them to do foretake, man. And that ain't nothing but the Lord, man. That's nothing but the Lord, man. And you have to see that spiritually, man. But I don't dwell with them, man. Why? Because they don't believe, man. They don't believe, man. So I can't dwell with them. And they understand that, man. And it's beautiful that they understand that, man. It's beautiful. And it's beautiful that I can call them every now and once on the blue moon and be like, hey, how you doing, bro? You know, I was just thinking about you. And you know what? One of the 2/3 Jakes that I used to dwell with in the world, he told me, man, I believe everything you tell me, man. I always take heed, man. But he hadn't converted. So I still can't dwell with him. Still can't dwell with him, man. You know? It's a lot of confusion, brother.
People need to hear it.
Yeah, he going
16?
15. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 15. They that fear Yahweh will not disobey His word, and they that love Him will keep His ways.
Right. And what is His ways? 2 John, chapter 1. What's that verse? This is love that we keep His commandments.
1 John chapter 5, 1 John chapter 3.
1 John or 2 John? That's one of them. What is this? Love. Is it 1 John? Okay, and that's the love, man. Keep going, brother. From 1 John 5:3.
I got you. This is 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not
You
grievous.
see that, man? And they that love him will keep his ways, man. Why is that in the scriptures, man? Why is that in the Apocrypha? The hidden books, the lost books. Why is that in the Apocrypha, man? Because King Solomon knew. He knew, man. He knew. Go ahead.
What you're saying, Ezekiel chapter 33, I'll start at verse, I'll start at 32. It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. So, now I'll finish it. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. So,
And that's beautiful. I had that precept, right? It's beautiful, brother. That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit, brother. I was thinking of that precept. I had that precept before we started camp. So yeah, that's beautiful, brother. The Lord brought it out at the right time, man. That's beautiful. Go ahead, brother. Break it down.
I was about to say, like you're speaking on,
Yeah,
on
break it
your
down,
brother,
brother.
like you were saying, because not only what you're speaking on, but there's people that we've all encountered that we like you said, I agree with what you're saying. You preaching the truth. You keep doing what you're doing. We've heard that plenty of times at the plow, but yet they're gonna leave and go back to doing the same exact folly they've done before they heard what we were bringing out. They don't truly agree. They might say what we're saying is right, but they will not convert, right? Like what the Most High did with Pharaoh, he hardened his heart to where he can't make the right choice. Even if he wanted to, the Most High hardened their heart to where they can acknowledge that the truth is there, but they can't convert to obeying the truth, right? Which is the key. Which is the key to the scriptures, right? Obedience, like
Just-
brother.
Yeah, I do.
It just, go ahead,
This is
brother.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love, like you brought out. In 1 John 5:3, what is love? To keep his commandments. It says, shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect. Right? That's the prophets. Right? Prophets that believe in his doctrine. Right? That are striving to reach others that believe in the same doctrine as well.
Right, man. And
I don't know if you finished.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10 it says, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations. Which have, go ahead.
And who is the ungodly? The ones that don't believe in keeping the law. And go ahead.
Which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Most High. For whoso despiseth wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is in vain. Their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable.
That's right.
We see that a lot throughout Israel. We see that a lot. Their works are unfruitful. A lot of these Israelites are not being fruitful through the knowledge that they think they attain in the scriptures, which they think to be true, going back to their own imaginations. Like some camps believing in the chip is Christianity, or the chip is the mark of the beast is some camps believe in the mark of the beast is Christianity, or the mark of the beast is a spiritual mark. Right.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then how would you be able to tell what's the spiritual mark of that? It's the mark of the beast.
Revelation 14.
But instead of topic is it says they that put his trust and understand the truth, man, and faith and love shall abide with him with his grace and his mercy. Right. And that's what he's cares for. Guys,
Revelation 14, 12. Right.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shah.
So it's a package deal, nigga. He said commandments and what? Faith, nigga. So you cannot exclude the law. And matter of fact, go back to that Ecclesiastes I had you reading.
Was that no?
What's that?
Oh, you talking about Sirach?
Book of Sirach. What I had you read?
Two.
2, yeah, 2 and 14, right?
14, come.
Right.
2, 14, 15.
Come. And this is the precept to piggyback on what I just brought up. You had verse 16.
Right. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 16.
Mhm.
You know, they that fear Yahweh will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filling with the law.
Shall be what?
Shall be
Filling
filled with the
law.
Nigga, you can't get around it. You gotta keep the law.
Big con.
You gotta keep the law.
To the best of your ability.
With faith. James chapter 2. Go read it for yourself. Go read it for yourself. James chapter 2, man. And you know what? You know what? James, who did James rebuke? Niggas know who James rebuked?
He said, Paul.
Ah!
Paul.
James rebuked Paul for stating that the laws of the old schoolmaster, we no longer under the schoolmaster. You're a damn liar. Go to Acts. Nigga. Acts, what was it? Acts?
Volume 17.
No.
I think it's 10 or chapter 10 or chapter 13.
Chapter 22, I believe. Yeah, chapter 21. Chapter 21, verse 18, man. Paul was rebuked for speaking against the law, man. Even though Paul was stating that the law, we established it, he did go off in Galatians. He went off, Acts 21.
21 and 13.
21 and 18.
18.
He was rebuked for Galatians, stating that we're no longer under the old schoolmaster, the laws of old schoolmaster. If you read it.
God, in the book of Acts, chapter 21, starting verse 18.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
And the day following, Paul went in with us unto James, and all the elders were present. And when he had saluted them, he declared particularly what things Yahweh had wrought among the Gentiles by his ministry. And when they heard it, they glorified the Most High and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe, and they are all zealous of the law. And they are informed of thee, that thou teachest all the Jews which are among the Gentiles to forsake Moses.
To what?
To forsake Moses.
Paul was rebuked for that, man. Keep reading, brother.
Alright. Saying that they ought not to circumcise their children, neither to walk after the customs.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
What is it therefore? The multitude must needs come together, for they will hear that thou art come.
Mm-hmm.
Do therefore this that we say to thee. We have 4 men which have a vow on them. Them take and purify thyself with them, and be at charges with them, that they may shave their heads, and all may know that those things whereof they were informed concerning thee are nothing.
That's right. Keep
But
going.
that thou thyself also walkest orderly and keepest the law.
Mhm. Keep going.
As touching the Gentiles which believe, we have written and concluded that they observe no such thing, save only that they keep themselves from things offered to idols, and from blood, and from strangle, and from fornication.
Keep going.
Then Paul took them in, and the next day purifying himself.
He what?
And the next day purifying
He
himself.
what?
And the next day purifying himself.
Paul had to purify himself from teaching that nonsense, man.
Right.
So, men of the Lord do go off, man.
That's tough.
Just because a nigga go off that's in his truth don't mean he ain't a man of the Lord, bro.
That's
Bro,
It definitely is.
bro, he went off, man. He had to purify himself, man. Paul was rebuked by James and the elders. Who is James? Yahushua brother. Yahushua brother had to rebuke Paul, man. So all you Christians coming with this Paul, y'all through.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I got it all. I got it all. It's all right.
Paul took the men.
In verse 28, go ahead.
Keep going, brother.
Then Paul took the men, and the next day, purifying himself with them, entered into the temple to signify the accomplishment of the days of purification.
That's right.
Until that, an offering should be offered for every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And when the 7 days were almost ended, the Jews which were of Asia, when they saw him in the temple, stirred up all the people and laid hands on him,
Mm-hmm.
crying out, Men of Israel, help! This is a man that teacheth all men everywhere against the people and the law and this place. And farther, God,
Go ahead.
crying out, Men of Israel, help! This is a man that teacheth all men everywhere against the people and the law and this place. And farther brought Greeks also into the temple and hath polluted this holy place.
Paul was cut, nigga, by James and the elders for teaching that the law is the old school master. We no longer need to live by it. You're dead.
Christian.
Right.
Paul was cut, man. The elders approached him with that, man.
Right.
You damn right. You right. You right. You definitely right. But that's what you Christians love to bring out. Paul was rebuked for what y'all thinking was okay. He was rebuked for that, man. Definitely was, man. You read that whole chapter, man, it'll show you, man. Paul was rebuked by James and the elders, man,
That's right.
for teaching that the law, you no longer under it.
Wow.
It's crazy, man.
It is.
Big time. This is all the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
That's also joyful words to realize, like, look, Paul even went on.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? This great man of wisdom that was, worthy more than us.
God.
He went on. He had to purify himself.
God. That's beautiful, man. Like, and that lets you know, man, no matter what you think of me and my camp, man,
Right.
I feel that I am a man of the Lord, and I do my best to try to achieve to be a man of the Lord, man, no matter what you think, man. And I never steer these brothers wrong, man. And I never will lead these brothers wrong. And I'm always going to tell them straight up to their motherfucking face.
That's right.
No doubt. I feel.
No doubt.
Big God.
No doubt.
Big God. That's a fact. That's what I doubt. That's a fact. God. That's what I doubt. God. Big God. Let them know straight to their motherfucking face, man. That's what it is, man.
Right.
You know? And that's what make it beautiful, man. That's what makes it beautiful, man. That what he said, except open rebuke the secret love.
That's right.
Roughly paraphrasing, man. So I would never sit right here and be like, oh, no, that's okay. No, I'm going to approach Jay. Jay, you stupid. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And it's all through love. Don't get mad. It's all through love. And why you calling them stupid? Well, that's what they did at the moment. They were stupid. Right, so that's what it is, I'm gonna do it. Right. And some people can handle it. Some people can't handle it. It is what it is, man. But I'm not gonna change my spirit, man. Definitely not, bro. Definitely not, man.
Right.
I'm not gonna change my spirit for nobody, man. I'm gonna keep teaching the way I teach, man. Only men who ready to rule will accept the way I teach. And that's what I see through my spirit. Go ahead, brother.
So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter.
And finish that. We're gonna end the Shabbat.
I got you.
So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, and verse 8. It says 8. Come. This is not the King James version. I'll read it how it is for now, for time's sake. It says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
All right.
I'll read it again. But Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 8. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. You know, why is that the case, right? Because when you correct a man, in this case, like the elder brought out, as in Paul, when you correct a man according to the precepts, his spirit is going to bear witness to that precept, right? So he's going to see the wisdom in that. He's going to correct himself and get in line, you know? And he's going to appreciate, through the Most High Spirit, that correction, because it's going to get him back on track to where he thought he was going in the first place, right? He's going to love that. That's what it's going into. But you do that to, like I said, a scorner, they're going to hate you. They're going to hate you because ultimately you're showing them the light to them, which is their darkness. Because it's light to us, but it's darkness to them. So they're going to hate you for that because it's just making their pit deeper, you know?
Big time. You exactly right. Exactly right.
That go crazy.
How many times?
They got a precept.
Yeah.
Proverbs 31 and 8.
All right, man. This is book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 8. Open thy mouth for the dumb.
For what?
For the dumb.
For what?
For the dumb. And the cause of all such as they are pointed to the
For
struggle.
dumb. Dumb. Stupid. No. Open thy mouth for the dumb. Read that one more. Go ahead. Read that. No, you good.
Open thy mouth for the dumb in all cause of all such as appointed up to destruction.
And that's just you 2/3, man. We gotta be out here to open our for the 1/3, because the 1/3 is slowly loaning too. You know what I'm saying? But you 2/3, we gotta open our mouth for y'all and let y'all know what destruction is coming, man.
Right.
Y'all are appointed destruction, man.
That's right.
And we're opening our mouth for you dumb niggas, man.
Right.
I'm telling y'all. But look, Esau don't want us opening our mouth on social media. Why? Because we're too wise. We're gonna bring out everything that this man has done, and we're gonna show everything to the world. So who do we have open his mouth? Celebrities, rappers, comedians. How the fuck you gonna have Steve Harvey talk for the nation of Israel? Wow. Like, this man been through 4 marriages. Every right here in hand, he left for the mistress. Like, how you gonna have Klepto Dollar and TD Jakes speak for the people? How?
He told us the devil was trying to get us. What he say?
The devil was I seen the Invisible Man.
He said,
The movie, the devil is invisible.
he said the devil is trying to get you to keep the law.
Right.
So that you can sin. That's what he said. That's what God said.
What? But sin is transgression. You tell me right. That's God. Give all praise to that one. Give all praise to that one, man. But sin is transgression of the law.
It's on YouTube.
The nigga is gone. Nigga is gone, man. We can finish that up in Ecclesiastes, man. Please. Verse 17, I believe. Yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, and verse 17.
Bring it out.
They that fear Yahweh will prepare their hearts and stumble their souls in his sight.
And humble their souls in their sight.
and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of Yahweh and not into the hands of men for his slacking. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
And that's beautiful, man. And that's what we do this labor for, man. And that's what we out here teaching for. We out here teaching to put Esau into slavery, Lord willing. We the part of the elect, man. And we want to rule, and we want to bring our people back on the other side and let them know the law still stands, and have them keep the law and get our children in order and rule over these devils, man.
That's right.
And you know what, man? We still gonna teach, man. We still gonna keep pushing, man. With that, we're gonna end it, man. Call all Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakadash, Wad, Gabba, Ball. Death to America. Wow.